Hi everyone, and welcome to this video about games that you can play for over 100 hours. Before we dive in, let's go over some ground rules. I did not include any multiplayer games, nor did I focus on games built primarily for replayability. I also combined a couple of game series to avoid wasting too much of your time, even though it would give me precious YouTube watch time. Lastly, I did not focus on looter games, which fall a bit in the middle. But if you like grinding for loot, then games like Diablo 4 and Destiny can easily provide over 100 hours of gameplay. I'm not really a video editor, so I'll keep the trailers running and provide some context at the start of each video. I will also add links in the description to the next games, so you don't have to finish watching the trailers if you don't want to. Let's dive right in. The first game you are already seeing on my screen is Skyrim. I decided to start the intro with this one because, well, I assume everyone knows it by now. It's still a great RPG, although the graphics and the combat have definitely aged by now. Regardless, anyone can still get tons of fun out of it since it's very unique. Next up, we dive into the worlds of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Odyssey. These entries stand out for their rich historical settings, Viking-era England and ancient Greece. Each offers massive open worlds teeming with quests, intricate stories, and deep character customization. The attention to historical detail and dynamic combat systems is very impressive. Both can get a bit repetitive, but regardless, you will spend countless hours in these games and not regret it. My personal favourite is Odyssey, because I just like the main character more. I'd love to hear which one is your favourite in the comments.
Before you, I see a path. Built by friendship and family. Love and loss. War and bloodshed.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it. As you write your odyssey across the mountains and the seas, remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Watch the official gameplay walkthrough.
Moving on to The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt, this game is renowned for its storytelling, complex characters, and morally ambiguous choices. The massive world is filled with substantive side quests that often feel as engaging as the main storyline. Add in the critically acclaimed expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, and you have a recipe for countless hours of immersive gameplay. I have to admit though, I have never played both expansions. That might be my greatest gaming shame. I would recommend trying this game on a higher difficulty, because then you really are forced to get the most out of the RPG systems.
She's a child of the Elder Blood. I've got to find Ciri.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Why are you helping her?
Because she's a danger, a mortal one, a power that can destroy the world.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
find her. Or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back! I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Baldur's Gate 3 revives and revolutionises the RPG genre, with its deep narrative, player agency, and tactical combat. The game is set in the richly detailed Dungeons & Dragons universe, offering a blend of classic role-playing elements with modernised mechanics. Whether you're crafting your character or engaging in its complex dialogue trees, there's always something to keep you hooked. Even if you are not a fan of CRPGs, playing this game on a lower difficulty, just for the story, is totally worth it.
The Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself.
How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
It blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I'll enjoy watching you try. In mere moments, all that you have dreaded will come to pass. When the screaming stops and your mind is gone, the rest, perhaps, is silence.
Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker both offer deep, strategic gameplay, with a rich narrative framework based on the Pathfinder tabletop game. These games stand out for their intricate character development, party management, and kingdom-building elements, providing well over 100 hours of challenges and story exploration. If you've already played Baldur's Gate 3, then these games are great alternatives to sink tons of time into. If you are still with me, please consider liking and subscribing. It counts as your good deed of the day.
There are no common folk here. Only those who are willing to risk everything to defend the world against the endless hunger of the abyss. Or to win glory. To answer the call of forbidden knowledge. To rise above the fate prescribed to mortals. And you? What has brought you here? Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to lead? Are you ready to ascend? And if you're ready, which path will you choose? How will your power manifest? Will it breathe new life into the corrupted lands, or kill them off for good? Will you be a beacon of light in the darkness? Or an island of chaos and madness? Who will follow you? Saints or sinners? Mortals or beings from other planes of existence? Who will you become for them? A commander? A prophet? A friend? Something more? Or will mortal pawns and their feelings no longer interest you at all? Only you can answer these questions. Only you can decide which path to take. The choice is yours, Crusader.
This entry might be unexpected, but for sports enthusiasts, Football Manager offers a deeply engaging, detailed management sim experience. You'll spend countless hours strategizing, trading, and managing every aspect of your football team, from player training to match tactics. The game's complexity and the ever-changing dynamics of football keep it endlessly entertaining. If you don't want the complexity, but still want to manage your own team, you can let your staff do all the heavy lifting and focus only on the parts you enjoy. You can even use an editor to find the best players in the world, which basically makes you the perfect scout. When you set yourself the goal of winning the Champions League with Ajax, you might even play for more than 100 hours, especially after this season.
Never stops. Progress never stops.
Ark, Survival Evolved, Conan Exiles, and Palworld each offer a captivating blend of survival, crafting, and exploration within vast open worlds. What sets these games apart is the unique themes and mechanics each brings to the table. From dinosaur taming in Ark to fortress building in Conan, and managing a farm alongside creature collecting in Palworld. While each game delivers a rich multiplayer experience, they are also perfectly suited for solo adventurers, ensuring that there's always something new to discover and master on your own. You can even change the resource collection rate and other metrics to make the game more enjoyable as a solo player if you wish. Of these, Palworld is definitely my favourite, but I have played all 3 games for hundreds of hours. Lastly, Genshin Impact is not just a game, it's a phenomenon. With its beautiful open world, engaging elemental combat system, and a steady stream of new content, characters and events, it keeps players engaged indefinitely. The freedom to explore its expansive world and the constant updates provide endless opportunities for gameplay. Personally, these types of games are not for me because I like to focus on one character or a group of characters, not an endless amount. But there is no denying that this game is great and offers hundreds of hours of gameplay to those who want it.
Venti, the bard that sits around doing nothing all day?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering.
I will not stand for such impertinence!
To ashes!
I, Fischl, Prinzessin dürfe Ertelang.
Eat this! Let's dance!
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
Time for takeoff!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver. One step closer. Maybe soon I shall finally uncover the truth of this world.
I swear by my sword!
With sword comes shadow. Flame into light!
Verdict is...
As a bonus, let's highlight 2 great CRPGs available on Steam that offer excellent value. Vendir, Plague of Lies and Vampire's Fall, Origins. These titles may not provide 100 hours of gameplay, but they are priced attractively, making them cost-effective choices. Vendir, Plague of Lies is a narrative-driven game set in a medieval world filled with corruption and deceit. It combines classic RPG mechanics with a story where your choices have significant impacts. Vampire's Fall. Origins features open-world exploration and turn-based combat. In this game, you play as a newly turned vampire seeking revenge, navigating a universe where decisions influence your journey. Vampire's Fall is available on Steam, and Vendir is coming soon to Steam. Both games are perfect for those who appreciate rich stories and strategic gameplay without a high cost. Thanks for watching! If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Drop your 100-hour plus game recommendations in the comments below. Happy gaming!